my house, yeah, we counting these bands. Come to my room, they be in my band. You told me once that wanna be friends. The ADHD, I don't understand. Like, who are you talking to?
Hey, what up, y'all? Think you saw the intro, you already know who it is, but today I'm here to explain my personal story with the violin. Not only where I am now, but how I got to where I am today. It was a journey. It wasn't just, I just picked up the violin one day and I was fabulous. And I'm still not fabulous, I still have to find my way. But I went from not knowing anything to being here. Let me explain where I first started. The violin right now. But no. It all started back in first grade. I was just 6 years old at the time. And what my mom did was look around the area for any musical classes or any type of anything instrumental for that matter. But she found a school where they had a magnet program. That was Marshall School in this area. And I enrolled in. Now in the magnet program that I was in Marshall School, they specifically used Suzuki music. Now there were many pros and cons to this type of music. This barely on the steam, so the thing is falling apart as we speak. I learned many things from this book. When paired with the right teaching, it was really effective. And they had some really wonderful teachers at Marshall School. I was in a Title I school. I was in a very impoverished school too. But they had a music program. I actually wouldn't know if through this Title I school and through this magnet program if I would even be holding this today. I definitely would have been without music if it was not for this magnet program actually. This is where I say the cons are. Yeah, the songs were not that fun to play. Nope. But I think this just comes with anything new. When you start something new, you're gonna suck at it for a long time. Then you might get decent, then you'll get good. I definitely didn't know how to play when I first started out. But I think even though this program was all great and all that, I think definitely the struggle was getting past just this book. I think this is really honestly all that I had when it comes to learning music. I just wish I had more interactive things to experience with and use that for music, because this book could only carry so far. I wish I had more interaction. My parents fooled around with the idea of getting Guitar Hero, but never got the funds for for that Christmas. And also, I think my dad didn't believe in it too, because he said, quote, video games are not real music. But I think that's a great misunderstanding. I think in the right context and in the right setting, that music is video games. Maybe through gaming or experimentation or some other form or medium, that music can be more exciting to learn. I think that was a key failure in my music journey, was that my parents, and me in general, didn't also know where to go with it, how to have music in a fun manner. Obviously, I didn't even want to play. Nope. And I was too busy doing other stuff. I didn't really like it at first. I really actually hated it. It was definitely a challenge for me, because I had to get comfortable. I had to be, and I was at first really antisocial. Really back then it was a struggle. I had to learn how to socialize and meet with people, but also playing in front of strangers that I don't even know. It's just but for me it's no big deal now, but I just accepted that, not everyone's going to be satisfied and got to play, but not all musicians learn that quick, especially when just starting out, so the pressure's always on. The challenges I specifically faced also, not just stage fright. Some of my teachers that I had were, how do I say, not the best. I was just a kid at the time, and to be berated and yelled at in multiple sessions was not fun. It almost made me actually want to quit violin, because it's yeah, I'm learning from this said individual, but it's not fun and it's not enjoyable anymore. When I showed up to the private instructor's house, I was like, not again, right? Instead of being eager to learn, yeah, I want to learn more of it. Maybe she'll teach me something new today. I was thinking, no, not again, right? It always was that. But eventually, though, I did find another private tutor. This individual was very nice and very different in teaching style. Although at first it was a little hard to get used to the new setup because I was so set on a military instruction to laid back. I actually wish I had that from the beginning. I mean, learning's not fast. I think that was another thing that I faced, that I was pressured into thinking that learning is a fast thing and that I need to learn it now. Sometimes things just take a long time. Not like after your private session you're going to learn perpetual motion and you're going to have it by tomorrow. Like, no, it's not just learning the timing and the notes and all that, but I think the most important aspect was pitch, because even if you had timing and notes, the pitch could be off. I had the timing and the notes correct, the pitch was off. Okay, now this is with everything. You know, and that's better, but that doesn't just come in a day or two or even the week of. This stuff takes months, if not a year. What I think I learned from my musical journey is that it's a very slow learning process and it's a very long ride. You know, this stuff also requires a good team. It's not just yourself. Whether, even if it's your own, or if you have this own interest, like, oh, maybe I want to learn a violin, or a flute, or oh, maybe I wish I could have done drums. It's not always like, oh, you look up on YouTube. You have to at least have one individual that be it, and a good individual too. I'll get back to what I was saying. But whoever it is in your team, make sure that they're for you and not for themselves, and that they will be there. If you're to learn music, you do have to find someone, though, that is a private tutor, maybe a program. If you're a student, a school that would offer that, an adult, not just private tutor, but okay, maybe there's some resources. I could get some pamphlets, or maybe a couple Zoom sessions. You could book an occasional session every now and then, what you could get, you know. And definitely just don't study out of books. Find something interactive too. I think I'm gonna be out. Oh, the door this way.
Oh my God, bro.